We're here in Minnesota this morning. Today, my daughter Brooke gets a go at it, her first hunt of the spring. We're at a big chunk of public that I hunt often here in Minnesota. Not far from here, I killed a bird last year after about 20 minutes of hunting. Had it come in behind me and shot it. And then not far that way, my brother Troy shot one. So Brooke wanted to give a shot at hunting the public land here. It's a little rugged terrain, but it's not that big of an issue. The only problem I have is there's no leaves on the trees yet. They're just starting to bud out. It's real early. I'm guessing we'll hear some later this morning as the sun gets up. It's a little overcast now, but the sun's supposed to pop out later this morning. It's supposed to be about 70 degrees, but it's breezy. And so we dropped in behind this little ridge here to get out of the wind so we could hear better. The wind's supposed to die down later today, but I'm hoping Brooke has a gobbler by then. That's right. So I won't bore you anymore. We're gonna listen right here for a few more minutes, and then we're gonna just kind of walk around and stay behind the top of this ridge and coyote howl and hoot, and maybe make some turkey calls, try to get a bird to gobble, try to locate one. Sounds like a squeaky barn door. You know what did that, right? You know what did that, right? How did it do it?
Probably.
How did it do it? Oh, okay. We're not hearing anything here. There's a farm over this way. Sometimes the turkeys go up there and feed on the silage and stuff, I'm guessing, because they like to hang out right here. So we could go back and work this edge and call over here, see if we get any birds to gobble, or we can walk this way. And birds like to hang out down here too. And you want to go back this way?
Yeah.
And then we'll walk back to the truck. We don't hear anything, and we'll drive to another spot. I got another spot down here. All right, we'll do that. You scaled right up that hill, no problem, huh? I thought you had hunting boots.
Well, these are doubles, horseback hunting boots.
I bought her some hunting boots, and she wore horseback riding boots. Why, did you think it was gonna be cold?
Well, no, but they weren't doing that too.
You act like you got a leg problem the way you walk.
I do. My boots are hurting my...
Oh, maybe you should have brought the hunting boots that I bought you. Okay. You should at least put them in the truck. You could have changed into them. Did you bring any other shoes with you?
Nope.
Nope. Alrighty. Carry on. We got private land there on that little tree line, thin tree line up there in the distance. There's like a little field and a point, comes off a little finger ridge. And I'll hear birds over on the other side often when I'm down here. So we're gonna go set up over here somewhere and see if we can get a bird to gobble and maybe pull it from the private land. Or if there's one out in the public, then we'll call it in too, hopefully. Yeah, this is where, back in 2016, I shot the #3 bird in the state.
Oh.
Hold this for a minute. I was out there on that point, and I creeped up, and he was gobbling. I was like, I should be able to see him. He's so close. Well, he was down in this little low spot. He was actually like over here. So he was standing here gobbling, and I was down there on the point, so we couldn't see each other. He finally turned and went down the slope here, and that's when I creeped over to the edge and I saw him and I shot him. Do you remember that video?
No, I don't watch it.
You don't watch my show?
No, it's kind of boring.
Oh.
If you want to watch it, I just sound effects or something.
She said my show is boring. Crank on it. Yap, 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 yap. Do it again.
I think turkeys have gone extinct here.
I hope not. We're gonna head back to the truck and maybe go get a bite to eat and go to a different area. This is just not.
Turkeys have gone extinct here.
Yeah, Brooke says turkey's gone extinct in this location. So we're gonna go find a new spot to hunt. So the area we're heading back into here is similar to where we were at this morning. I haven't hunted here in quite some time. And it's just some finger ridges that come out. We're gonna try and locate a bird by calling. And if we don't, then we'll maybe set up in an ideal location where I think it's an ideal location to do some blind calling. And see if we can bring one in to the 410, right?
What?
Okay, yeah. I'm telling you, as soon as the sun comes out, we'll get into them. They'll start gobbling. Ooh, I heard a turkey gobble. I just heard one gobble. That way, to your left. He's a long ways off. Bird just gobbled off that way, that direction. So we heard that bird gobble kind of in that direction, a little bit of woods there. We're gonna work the edge here on this side, stay low, dip over, come up, get set up. Had to take Barney Fife's bullet back there away from her. Oh, I guess you wouldn't be Barney Fife, you'd be Bernice. It'd be Bernice Fife. You know Barney Fife from Andy Griffin's show?
Don't know.
The sheriff only allowed him to carry one bullet. Yeah, no. If you don't trust him enough to give him more than one, don't even give him one at all. We still have a little bit of public to work with. So we still have a little bit of public land to work with. Watch your barrel be done. So we're right here, we're going around that curve. We should probably set up right here in this corner, that way we can call to both fields. It's only a little bit farther. All right, here's Brooke's second morning in Minnesota. We couldn't go to our normal spot because there's a pile of rain headed this way. It's gonna be here in about an hour. And so we slipped to a little private chunk that we hunted last year, last day of the season. And Mommy killed one last year, this spot. So anyway, we got some birds where we think we know they're roosted.
I already saw some of the way in, I'm pretty sure. Like
She saw some
70
chunks up in. She saw some.
big fat chunks in the trees.
Yeah, she thinks they're turkeys, but
Oh, there's way too many of them, and they're too big to be nests. And they look like turkeys. So there's my proof.
Anyway, we're gonna head in here to an area we think they roost. We hope they're roosting there. We're gonna get set up, and hopefully we can just call one off the roost straight to us and get Brooke a bird, and then hopefully the rain holds off long enough for us to do all that. And then if we don't kill anything, we're gonna run back to the truck while we get poured on. So let's go get set up. Well, definitely heard a turkey just gobble. Sounded like he was back all over in this direction. We'll try to get closer, pinpointed. Oh, yeah. Come on, that's where it is. Gobbled off in this direction. Unfortunately, that bird is over on someone else's property across a marsh, and I doubt we'll be able to call him in. We're gonna move around to kind of get another angle on him just to see. He's gobbling good. I'm surprised we haven't heard any more gobble back here, but if he's hot enough, who knows? He may just come over here. The marsh hasn't grown up yet because of all the snow in the winter, cold temperatures killed all the cattails and reed grasses. And I see them in the early season walking across things like that, so might be able to call him this way, who knows. Otherwise, we're going to try and locate another bird on this highland here, this high ground. Oh, another one gobbling. We sit up in here and just call them up here. Point to where that bird's gobbling. Right there? Okay. Ooh. That doesn't sound too far away though. I'm gonna show everybody at home this band of rain we got coming. You see? Right now I don't think it's hitting the ground, but it's starting to saturate the air. We got about a half hour, I bet it. Huh? Yeah, I heard him. We got about a half hour, I think, total before the rain hits. So we gotta get this bird in here quick. I'm gonna get up and walk. I'm gonna get up and walk right down here and call to him. See if I can convince him to come over. Hopefully there's no birds nearby that can be quiet. They're still in the tree. Or they're on that hillside, one of the two. I think they're still in the tree because one's down here and one's here. They haven't moved. But you get right here, they sound really close. No, he got way off. Did you hear him? Well, obviously, we're not going to get those birds over here. They just started drifting away. And you can see right here, there's a little bit of woods and it drops straight down. There's a marsh about 60 or 70 yards across. And there's some trees on the other side. And that's where they were roosted. And they sounded pretty good, pretty close. And they gobbled a lot early on. I came down here and called at one point and it sounded like it was 150 yards away. But they just gobbled and gobbled and didn't move any closer. And finally they went quiet. And I just got them to gobble again, one of them. And they've gotten farther away. So it's been sprinkling a little bit. I looked at the radar. The rain is almost here. So we're going to head back to the truck. And yeah. We're gonna go that way, yeah. What are you about to go that way? Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna head to the truck and we're gonna try and get out in Wisconsin tomorrow. Hopefully Brooke can get a bird, right?
Yes.
Okay. Such a delayed response.
The hat is burning my forehead because I kept having probably have hat burn.
All right, well, we'll see you guys on the next video, I guess. Come on, Brooke.